Hi, caregivers. Welcome back to another Caregiver's Corner. All right, so like I promised in our last video, we're going to start from chapter 1 in All About Love by Bell Hooks. And I'm not going to bore you and sit here and read through the whole thing. I have my handy dandy notebook here where I've written some notes, and I'm just going to go through some things that hit my heart. Hopefully it touches yours, and we'll go from there. So I'm gonna keep this real quick, short, sweet, to the point, and let's begin. So the first thing, we're in chapter 1, so we're at page 4 for those of you who do have the book and want to follow along. And it talks about love's definition, because the one thing I realized in growing from child to adult is that we do not know the meaning of love. Like, we use this word so frequently and fluently, but we do not know the meaning of the word. So here we have love's definition. It says, the will to extend oneself for the purpose of nurturing one's own or another's spiritual growth. And that's on page 4. Now, keep in mind that key word there, spiritual growth. You're nurturing and caring for yourself and another's spiritual growth. That's love. It's not just directed to one person. It's a circle. It goes to both parties, or everyone that's associated and a part of that love. All right, moving on. It says, we start out committed to the right path, but go in the wrong direction. This is page 5. Why did I underline this? Because I feel like that's all of us. Like, how many of us have taken a wrong turn in your life? Hello. And question for you, are you still holding that stuff against yourself? Please forgive yourself. Please, so that you can do what all our kids' favorite song is. Let it go. Let it go. Like, really, come on. Let that ish go. It's time, okay? Now, moving on, it says love and abuse cannot exist. Let me repeat that. Love and abuse cannot exist. They do not go together. They are not meant to be together. That's like a positive and a negative. They don't go together, okay? Keep that in mind. Now, for myself, I wrote, remember, care is a dimension of love, but simply giving care doesn't mean we are loving. So I wrote, don't be a care zombie, where you just all day, every day, just doing all these things, and you're in the duties, but you're not present. You feel me? Like, you can do everything from A to Z, but if you're not giving yourself, if you're not present in that moment, that's not love. You're just being a care zombie. And that's cool, but without the love, you're missing the glue that holds everything together. All right, moving on. So to further that point, I wrote, for my fellow Badu fans, because I am an Erykah Badu, like, super fan, it says, don't be an undercover overlover. Remember in the song, she says, recovering. So my favorite song, she says, I'm a recovering undercover overlover. Recovering from a love I can't get over. That's my favorite song, one of them. And so in there, she's talking about being a recovering undercover overlover. Now, when I heard that song, I was like, what? There's a name for what I've been doing all these years? Thank you. Because once you can put a name to it, you can begin to, get to the definition of the words and start to help and heal yourself. But if we never put a name to it and we sit here and be in denial of our lives, you're going to stay in the same ish, you know what I'm trying to say. Now, so it says you got to recover from that ish, which I just said, and you can. For those of you who don't know, whatever you've been through, you can recover it. I'm here to tell you, you can. You can recover and be something other than what you've ever known to be. It's real. It's true. And I'm working on it right now to prove it to you in my life. But there's plenty of people out here who have already done that. We gonna find them. Now, I got one more note here, and it says, I had to accept that my mom's love was the best way she knew how. Like, cause I was always mad at my mom. Like, I had a picture of what a perfect mother, I guess, would be, and then I would just like be like, oh, she doesn't do that, she doesn't do that, she doesn't do that, and like just mark her down. And so as an adult, I had to learn, like, you know, she did the best she could, and it's up to me to take it to the next level and teach my kids and teach all the kids that I have the opportunity to work with and be around, you know, what love is and how we can do better. So in that, I said she loved me the best way she knew how. And, you know, like I said, we never learn love. There's no love class in school. And for me personally, I didn't learn about love languages until my adulthood, which I would have loved to know sooner. Like, I would have been a less awkward and more simpler teenager for sure if I would have known about love languages. So I'm gonna stop here and just leave you all with this. It says, many of us choose relationships of affection and care that will never become loving. So take the risk, caregivers. Learn love. Apply what you learn to self first. Like they say on the airplane, even if you have kids, put your mask on first. Same rule applies. Because without you, caregivers, they're bye-bye. They don't survive. So if you don't take care of yourself first, then we don't have I don't need to see my babies. And I need to see them and I need to see you. Like, they go hand in hand. So anyway, my caregiver bears, protecting your cubs. That's why y'all inspire me to be in your corner and to inspire you. So I hope you found something in here that connects to your personal self-care, self-love, self-struggle, whatever.